Right, so small disclaimer, I am not a mid player. I am not a mid player. So take this kind of guide slash tips slash commentary with a bit of salt. I'll give you a bit of background as to what happened, why I was playing mid, because primarily I am more of a position 5 player. I do tend to sometimes play position 3, but I do like playing position 5. I just feel like I'm most effective on it. So this is a replay of me playing Necrophos mid, and I queued all roles and somehow managed to get mid. So I asked you in the picking stage, does anyone want to play mid? No one wanted to. So I was like, right, I'll just pick something that I know I can play. Not the best mid hero ever, but I've seen people pop off on it, so I was like, I'll just give it a go. So without further ado, we will start the replay. So here we go. As you can see, there we go, picking Necrophos straight up. Okay, nice. Okay, so this is my creep block at the moment. It's not bad. It actually was pretty decent for my blocks. I found since putting on auto repeat, which I don't use too often, but it is very effective for blocking because you no longer have to worry about clicking. You can just hold it and then practice on do everything else. But as you see, I messed up. The creeps got in the creep range. Yeah, the creep got in the range of the tower. So that wasn't great. I'll just pause there and just get back a bit. Yeah, as you can see, the creeps started getting targeted by the tower, which means the lane will push. But then I am playing Necrophos, so honestly, the way he's played, or at least I play it mid, I don't know, the way I played it this game was I just kept kind of shoving the lane out, or I tried my best to do it. So lane position didn't really make much of a difference anyway. But it's a nice thing anyway, it's a nice touch. What am I doing here? Just I managed to get a nice pull of the aggro of the creeps back to my range creep, and then I went for the greedy play, went for the range creep, and I get punished for this because I sat in the trap for way too long. So I walked back, and then unfortunately Omni appeared, which gave Sniper the confidence to go on me. I reckon he probably could have gone on me much sooner, but he didn't. And then unfortunately we gave Sniper a double kill. Now I wanted to show that clip because I wanted to show you that this game was not just a stomp. It was a struggle. We did try pretty hard to win, and I think it's a great game to show because yeah, not everything was going perfect, but we did manage to I won't ruin it. So here we go on. I went for a gank instead because my lane was going so badly, and fortunately it went really well. We got an easy pick off on anti-mage, and yeah, it was decent. Now I'm just farm the jungle because I just can't lay mid. It's just I was just getting, not only was I taking a lot of damage, but Sniper was just denying everything anyway. That I can even right click things, so I just started ganking instead. It does seem to be effective. Here, I do like what I do here. I go for a little stack play. Try to stack the second game. I didn't even try to go for it. I should have gone for it, but no, I think I had the wrong time anyway. Even if I did pull it out, so kind of pointless. But I do like that I readied them up for myself, and I do start farming them. I'm not sure if I start farming them yet though. Oh no, not yet. So I see them having some action tops. I head over, but oh no, oh no. Oh, there's a buyback from Elders on our team. Look at that. Yeah, guys. If you don't think that ancient MMR is yeah, you're not safe anywhere. You're not safe at any MMR. So here, yes. So now I actually come back to the lane, and I actually get a kill on Skywrath, which is not bad, not bad at all. Now this part, Treant wanted me to dive for Sniper, and I was thinking, no way, that is suicidal. I mean, I saw his plan, but I didn't even have Reaper Scythe up. I kind of messed up here as well, where I do have it up, but he goes out of vision, and he even pops out. No, it's just out of range. But there was one bit where he actually came back up. Like, let's go back. If you see, just because my camera was really badly positioned, I didn't move it for some reason. I did move it a little bit, but you see, he runs away there, so I thought he was gone, but he actually stayed there. So I might have been able to get Reaper Scythe off. It's hard to say, really. Hard to say. Trickier. Right, so, yep, we are just ganking. I go for a Reaper Scythe play, but unfortunately didn't get the kill. That was pretty close. It was pretty close. Get a nice cheeky deny there against Sniper. And there's a bit of action kicking off here at mid, so I TP over and I go for Skywrath. He actually goes the wrong way, really, because he kind of, he should have gone left straight away and he would have been safe. And now we are defending top, and I actually kind of get ganked out. I walked into Skywrath, he just appeared from nowhere, and now they're going on me, and I don't know how I survived this. I don't understand how I got that. I do not understand how I managed to click Skywrath. Isn't he off the screen? Oh, I casted it. Oh, I casted it then. Oh, I casted it, but he kept walking. Okay, that makes sense. So I get a kill, and I get my Reaper Scythe. So, if you guys don't know, down here, you see the little number 3. That is it's not new, but it's a mechanic of Necrophos, where every time he gets a kill with his Reaper Scythe, then he gets a permanent buff, which gives him a little bit extra regen, which is nice, I guess. I didn't used to get that. I do like it. It's pretty good. And if you don't understand what Reaper Scythe does, it does damage based on how much HP they're missing. So if they're like half HP, you whack Reaper Scythe on them, and it just does tons of damage. There are ways to block it or to deal with it. Like, as you can see in this game, they did it with heals. They had Omni-Knight, they had Greaves from Death Prophet, but there are other ways to deal with them in terms of picks. Obviously, I'm a last pick, so it's unlikely that they're going to be able to counter pick with the last pick. But there are some heroes which can deal with it, like Oracle. His W, like just one of his spells, can completely block all the damage from it. So you put it on someone, he does the W, and it just does no damage. I have seen Necrophos beat Oracles, but it's still a nasty counter. Another nasty counter is Bane. Actually, I like playing Bane a lot, as you might see from my past videos. I'll link it in the video. He actually, if you time it right, you can block all the damage again with Nightmare, one of his spells. It's not even one of his ultimate spells. You do have to time it pretty well, I guess. It's like a few seconds just before the scythe comes down. If you do it as soon as as soon as Necrophos puts it on him, then you'll miss it, and it will still do full damage. But if you do it when the sight's just about to come down, it blocks all the damage, because Nightmare gives, I think it's like a 1 second invulnerability to anyone he puts on, so it's really nice to dodge spells and damage and loads of good shit. I love Nightmare, it's awesome. It is an awesome spell. Okay, so getting back into the game. This fight is weird because they're pretty high on HP, but I like what if you just watch what Elder Titan does here. Yeah, he so this is happening in the meanwhile with Abaddon just going mad, yeah, I'll go back now to what I like what Elder Titan did. He was very patient. He literally waits for Omni Knight's buff, which is gone now, the Heavenly Grace, to wear off, and just right clicks him down. I think if he'd gone in and the Heavenly Grace was still on Sniper, then Sniper probably wouldn't have died. Nice. So, it's only after I paused. Yep, so Death Prophet did use her ult quite a lot random times, which was good for us. But here she does turn on Abaddon. Maybe she didn't see us coming, because if she just run away then, she probably would have lived. Probably. Again, Death Prophet getting caught out while the rest of her team's distracted. She does give TP, but Snapfire, the beast, just comes in and does what she does. Like, Snapfire played very well this game. And as I said, is she about to die? No. That was a fail, by the way. Just going back. This is a fail from me. A mistake, you could say. But my shard gives me a new ability. As you can see on the abilities at the bottom, next to my Heartstopper aura, it's this. I don't know what it's called, but it's another ability. It lets you shoot out a skull, which basically makes your target ethereal. It takes loads of magic damage, but it can't be hit by physical. So it's great because then you put it on someone and you just reprecise them, and it does loads more damage than it would normally. It's great, and it also heals or damages everyone around it, I think. But here, Abaddon wanted to go on her and go on him, and yeah, he died eventually, but it's just a fail for me. You shouldn't do that. It's not great. Here we get a nice tower kill, and now we're over by Roche. Abaddon is being a man. I actually go on Omni, and they all try and save him. As you can see, Anti-Mage didn't blink on me. I guess because Abaddon's ult is... No, he's still got his ult up. So Anti-Mage jumped in, went on Abaddon, and then the rest of my team backed up Abaddon while I kind of dealt with the other three. Well, I guess Snapfires are there, just kind of wrecking as well. This fight for Radiant was just an absolute disaster. Because AM is stuck, and... Oh shit, I'll just play it. AM's stuck with the tree ult, and now he's just getting donked, and you just get donked by Elder Titan. So yeah, it's a massive fail from Radiant there. Fortunately, I will take those. I will take those. Right, so they are pushing high ground, not high ground. They're pushing mid T2. And here, right, so this really did surprise me. Right, this did surprise me. I was here at the back, like nowhere near them. And then Elder Titan just somehow got in there and killed a sniper. But while that was happening, let's see, how did Anti-Mage see me? Yeah. So, you see that? He isn't there on the map right now. I obviously can't see this because we're all there over here with my camera. But if you look on the map, I'm over there. And there's no one on the map, and then he just appears and blinks. So he must have been invis. He must have been invis. So I fail twice in this game with this issue, where Anti-Mage blinks on me and abyssals me. But for some weird reason, after he's done it all, the first reaction is to go for Lotus Orb, where I should have just gone for Wand and then Ghost Shroud. Ghost Shroud would make me ethereal, which means no one can hit me, obviously. Well, it's not obvious, but if you know what ethereal stuff does, it means you can't be attacked by physical damage. So he would just run around circles around me. Unless he had an item called Nullifier. Nullifier purges you continuously while it's applying its debuff. and as Ethereal is a debuff, it's a weird item, but as you've got a debuff on you, you've got a buff on you, you've got Ethereal a buff, then it purges that buff. There are some buffs which can't be purged and stuff like that, but the most common ones that can be purged are the Ethereal form and things like Eels and Glimmercape. So things like that can be purged. Now, one thing you might want to know is that Shadowblade is only purgeable by death, which means you can buy Shadowblade against someone who's bought a Nullifier. Like, if you're playing against Void and he's got a Nullifier, then Shadowblade's not really going to do much. Unless he doesn't want to use his ulti on you. If he uses Crone on you and you're Nullified, you're pretty stuffed. Like, if Antimage got a Nullifier and then you got a Shadowblade, he would put it on you, and then you could just go invis and run off. And it wouldn't purge it off, you could just run off. Which is great. There are obviously ways to deal with that, but that is one of the solutions to Nullifier. We go for a smoke play here. I mean, we're in a pretty good spot right now, but as you can see, kill score is pretty even, guys. So kill score obviously isn't everything, and I start to mess up with my reprecise. I realized like I was like the only person who was blinking in aggressively, apart from Abaddon, but I don't know. I didn't trust him, obviously. I guess. I don't know. That was a bad excuse. But here we see it again, and I go for the Lotus Orb, but I do get saved this time, as I realise, while watching this back, is that I had enough mana, because Treant Greaves used Greaves on me. Like here, oh no, just here. So, I do use Lotus Orb, and then I use my wand, and I still don't pop Ghost Shroud. Still not popping Ghost Shroud. Oh, I do pop it. Wait, oh no. Yeah, no, he does save me. Look. So, the aura comes in, and then the active occurs from Greaves. It's very quick, and it's very subtle, but I do get a boost. That's my wand, and then that's the Greaves. I should press it there, but I was very slow. I was incredibly slow. That's the thing. The deceiving thing about Dota 2 in particular, is that the game runs so slow until like there's like a tiny little play that needs to be made, and then it can be really tight, and then it can be a really tight gap. It's crazy. Like a fighting game, I feel, is basically always fast-paced, but Dota is like it's weird. It's weird. Like sometimes it can be really fast, sometimes it can be really slow. It's crazy. It's very unpredictable. It's a very much. Now I want to know how Abaddon gets out of this. Ah, wait, what? How did he blink out of that? How on earth did Abaddon get out of that? So he's silenced, he's got his ult on him. Is Antimage hitting him? I don't know. It looks like it is. Unless he misses? Is he missing him? I have no idea. Yes, of course I'm dying here, but I was looking at Abaddon. Like, how on earth? Okay, anyway, moving on. I do eventually die, and I'm dead. So here, guys, never give up with someone who's disconnected. My Treant is disconnected. Abaddon is TPing in by himself with the AFK, DC Treant, but I start using him, and then we see that AM used his Manta, and then boom, he's dead. He's just dead. Very good play. Now at this point we're feeling pretty strong. Definitely not the end of the game. They still have a chance, and we hear him.
If you see sniper, just jump on him, okay?
If you see sniper, just jump on him, okay? So I'm thinking, okay, fine, easy, I will do. So I see sniper, I jump on him, and no one else comes with me, even though that was the plan. Now I do realise that he gets his blink cancelled. He gets his blink cancelled by sniper. So Abaddon can't jump in. No one else has a blink dagger. Apart from, I mean, Elder Zion could, but it would take him some time. You can still do it though, 100%. 100% he could jump in there. Anyway, doesn't really matter. This is just ownage from Abaddon, just owning Anti-Mage. I can't believe, like, Abaddon played very well. He did play very well. I've never seen... I probably have seen an Abaddon play well, but against Anti-Mage, I think this is very impressive. Because when I've played Abaddon against Anti-Mage, I've struggled. I've struggled a lot. So, yeah, you can see how much I'm messing up. I'm not very precise now. I don't know what I'm doing really with my Reaper sights. I just keep jumping in. I mean, it's causing carnage. That's one thing I like to do as much as possible. Is just cause carnage. It gets people off their game. They can't think straight when you do things which are really unpredictable. Now, obviously, doing unpredictable things isn't always worth it because you can get punished pretty hard. But at the end of the day, that's what I like to do. Sometimes, not all the time. During that game, sure, I showed you like the highlights. I wasn't being crazy the whole time. Like, a lot of the time, I was farming and playing quite safe. I just have these random spurts where I just go, fuck it, I'll just jump in, scare them. Yeah, obviously it depends on what game you're playing. We were pretty far ahead as well, so I was pretty strong. And yeah, there we go. That is the end of the game. If you're still here towards the very end, well done for making this far, and I hope I gave you a bit of knowledge you didn't know beforehand about Dota. It's a very intricate game. If you like this video, if you want to see more of this content, then make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and obviously subscribe, because that indicates that people like me. Alright, I will catch you on the flip side. See you guys in a bit. Bye bye.